They say opinions are like assholes. Everyone has one, and here's mine. Hey guys, it's your girl Deann and I am back with another video. Now as you can tell by the title, I'm going to give my 2 cents about the recent video that the comedian Monique made. Now for those of y'all who may not have seen the video, Monique made a PSA, and in the video she talked about being at Atlanta's Hartsfield Airport and she's seen too many black women wearing headscarves, bonnets, pajamas, slippers, and blankets wrapped around themselves at the airport. But she also seen this at Walmart and other public places. Now guys, I want to be 1,000% clear when I say this. I agree with everything that Monique said about how we present ourselves in public. The only issue I have is that her message is only towards black women. Now, for those of you who may or may not know, I am a flight attendant. And like any flight attendant, we are always at the airport. I'm either going to a trip, coming from a trip, or because I am a reserved flight attendant, I do something called airport standby. Airport standby is me basically being at the airport for a number of hours. And if my airline needs me to go to a gate, I'm already there and I am ready to go and work that flight. Now guys, while I do this, I do a lot of people watching, and this is what I enjoy about being at the airport. And what I want to say is, yes, Monique, she is right, but I see these issues that she speaks of not only with black women, but other races and genders as well. And that is what I want to talk about. Now guys, as a black woman, a 39-year-old black woman, I have to be cautious of how I present myself to the world. When I work a flight, I have to make sure that my flotation devices are not too offensive. I try to downplay them because again, my image and the stereotype of the angry black woman, that what I present is friendly to our passengers and friendly to the world. What I want to know is, why does it matter how someone looks and how they present themselves in public? Why does it affect you? God gives us all freedom of choice, right? I have the choice to serve God or Satan. I have the choice to do right or do wrong. What my question is, if I choose to go out in public wearing my bonnet, why does it offend you? Like, that's what I want to know. How does this threaten your life, your livelihood, your security? Why does this cause people to have a negative reaction? So I understand what Monique is saying, but what I want people to understand is that wearing a bonnet or a headscarf to me does not give off the impression that someone does not care about themselves. Guys, one thing I see on my flights is many women board my aircraft wearing a bonnet, headscarf. They might wear something comfortable like pajamas, sweatsuits. They might wear flats, they might wear slippers or slides, whatever you want to call it. Guys, this is all for comfort. If you are traveling on a flight, 3 or 4 hours, guys, you want to be comfortable. And when I think about someone traveling, it's all about let me be comfortable. You know, people will come on with blankets because it's very cold. They'll have the little neck pillow, guys, get some rest. I've even seen people come on the aircraft with eyewear to protect their eyes while they sleep, because they want to have a comfortable flight. Every airline has what is called a contract of carriage. This contract of carriage is basically an agreement that when you purchase this ticket, you are agreeing to this airline's terms and service. They have many things with this contract of carriage. One is a dress code. So guys, if a passenger boards my aircraft and they're not wearing anything that is lewd, obscene, offensive, derogatory, violent, if they're not showing nudity, They have not violated any dress code, and that's for all airlines. Going on an aircraft with a scarf, bonnet, slides, pajamas, or a blanket does not violate, to the best of my knowledge, any dress code. If it doesn't violate the dress code, who am I to judge? We don't know the backstory. Do I assume that somebody who wears a bonnet doesn't care about themselves? Do I assume that someone who wears holes in her shirt is homeless? Do I assume somebody who has on a hoodie is a thug? No, these are all judgments. You never judge a book by its cover because, again, we don't know the backstory. But what I can tell you from experience, okay, there are certain destinations that we go to. I see women come on the aircraft with an oversized bonnet, pajamas, slides, and a blanket. But let me tell you, child, before we land, that same woman went into the bathroom, took off that bonnet, maybe she got pin curls, rollers, her wig is laid, she put on a dress, a little bit of makeup, she took off those slides, put on some heels, and she is ready to go. And I see that a lot. When people travel, they want to be comfortable. Who would go I guess it's a catch-22. We look at people dressed like that with a bonnet, but we also look at people who come overly dressed to the airport. Now, like I said, my only issue with Monique is that she targeted Black women. She didn't talk about Black men. Now, I will say this. I have seen Black men in public, right, come out wearing house shoes, slides, wife beaters, do-rags, shower caps, sagging in their pants. She didn't address them. They are also at Atlanta's Hartsville Airport because, again, I go there all the time. She also didn't talk about the other races of people who wear pajamas, onesies, or how about those who wear workout gear and there's no gym in sight, or golf attire and there's no golf course anywhere. So again, you can pick issues with the way someone dressed with all genders, all races, all walks of life, not just Black women. And this brings me to a story I remember a few years ago. It is about a principal in Houston named Carlotta Outley Brown. She sent out a letter and she implemented a dress code, not for the kids, but for the parents. And I remember in this letter, she was talking about banning hair rollers, bonnets, scarves, pajamas, Daisy Dukes, wife beaters. She had a whole list of things. And she basically said, if you show up to James Madison High School dressed like this, you would not be allowed on campus. And it caused such an uproar because it was targeted mostly to Black women. The Black woman who had a headscarf and a little shirt dress denied entry onto the campus because of how she dressed. She was told to go home and change something and come back. Now guys, again, it seemed like Black women are the ones being targeted, and that was an issue. So again, can we tell someone how to dress themselves out in public? Now guys, if you're going to a public establishment, like if I'm going to Walmart, they say shirt and shoes required. They never say you can't wear a bonnet. Because when I go to a restaurant, they have guidelines, some restaurants do. You can't wear athletic gear. If I want to wear athletic wear, I can't go to that restaurant. When you go to a club, they have a dress code. Again, they have a right to deny you entry if you don't follow that dress code. The airline does not have one like that where they're outlawing bonnets and all that. Until that happens, we cannot judge with how someone shows up to the airport. First impressions are everything. People are going to judge you on how you look, but I think it's wrong because people want to be comfortable. And again, we don't know the backstory of why someone is dressed like that. That's really my 2 cents, so we can all have a healthy dialogue in the comment section. These are just my thoughts. Again, what do I know? I am just a reserve flight attendant who is working through a pandemic. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. And as you can see, I got my bonnet on. And I really want to know what you guys think about this subject, bonnet. How do you feel about it? Would you wear a bonnet out in public? Me personally, I wouldn't wear it on a flight. But then again, I fly without eyebrows sometimes, so I really can't speak. But guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I love you all, and until next time, bye.